So, Victor, just got back from Kissimmee, the regionals. You bubbled out, you got ninth. What did you play and how was your experience?
I played Vanquish Soul. I think I got, honestly, just really lucky.
Insane. You were piloting this deck at the top tables all day. I know that you went X2 at the very end of the tournament. Tell us a little bit about how those losses came about.
Honestly, I just misplayed. I was like, the first game I lost, because I'm a bot. That's what happens. The second game, though, I should have just burned for light points. I used Burger's effect to draw. But honestly, I was just fatigued, crashing. I didn't eat, bring any snacks. It was my first regional. I'm still happy that I placed at all at my first regional. The only thing I would do different is bring stuff with me, like stuff to snack, stuff to rehydrate. So when I'm playing on the later end, I'm not a zombie.
Insane. Do you have any shout outs you want to do before the profile?
Yes. Shout out to YGO Process. Shout out to Jax. Shout out to the boys I rode with, everyone. Shout out to Cool Stuff. Shout out to Vortex. Shout out to Counterspell. I mean, without everyone's input, I don't think I would be playing the deck I'm playing today.
Insane. Awesome. Let's get into it and see what you played.
All right. So, yeah, we played Vanquish Soul. The Vanquish Soul is pretty standard. I played 3 Raisin, 2 Jiao Long, 3 Borger, 2 Mad Love, 2 Caesar, and 1 Pantera, 3 Stake Your Soul. And this is where I differ from some lists. I'm playing 1 Continue and 1 Trap. I'm not playing the Book of Moon, only because I feel the Book of Moon, it just didn't help me. I feel like having 3, I bricked on too many, and I would rather see this for time, because this is like a grindy control deck. I can I don't care if I'm going second, I see this, I'm still going to break my opponent's board, set this, and burn them. And so many times, I do that going second, and my opponent's left with like 200 life points.
This special summons this.
This card says, yeah, I win.
Insane.
That comes back to my hand.
The Kashtira package.
Right back to this. Then this will trigger this because of the monster left the field by turn.
I'm also playing 1. I feel like seeing Fenrir, making sure I see Fenrir so I see Rise Heart is way too good. So I play the field spell. This also helps in the mirror. Like, my monsters are stronger than theirs, so I just trample over them. 2 Kurikara. Going second, this card's nuts. I almost did not main deck this, but I like this more than the Kaiju. I did not see I only saw this card once the entire tournament. Only once. And it was in the last round, and this guy, I had to reveal it so he knew, so he didn't play into it. So that kind of sucked. The hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. And the MVP, who I saw all day.
The FTK?
Yes, the FTK. I know a lot of people are like, oh, play Crow is better, in the long game, yada yada. All day, I activated this, and my opponent just passed. And then I got to play.
Sheesh.
I'm never taking him out.
Jesus.
And consistency to prosperity. 1 Rhoda, 1 Durandal. You got to see Raisin. And shout outs to the boy, because I drew him all day. And for the last 2 spots, I didn't know what to play, so I played Talents and Harpies, because I didn't like it in the side deck, just in case I came up against some weird back row deck.
It's a regional, so.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. And a couple times Prospe, Talents, or Prospe and the Harpies literally won me a game, so that was crazy. I had a crazy game where I Borger drew Talents off the top to steal a Nib token that had like a bajillion attack in 1 minute. We had to go to game 3.
Jesus. And for your side deck?
Yeah, my side deck, I had 3 Droll, 3 Nib, 1 Pank for the monsters. My side pattern is weird. The way I was doing it was like I was siding out the Kashtira going second with 3 Fenrir and the 1 Rise Heart for this. For certain decks, like combo decks. And then draw, self-explanatory decks that don't lose the ship there.
Nice tech card.
Yeah. 2 Lightning Storm, 2 evenly back row decks. I went with Lightning Storm only because it could double as monster destruction as well, and double evenly because I decided to tech a card instead of playing 3 evenly, and that was this one, the Vanquish Soul Trinity Burst.
What does this card do for the community that may not know?
Yeah, so I target a monster on the field, special summon 2 with different names from each other, but a different attribute than the one I target, and then I bounce cards in my opponent's columns, monsters and spells and traps, back to their hand. So it's kind of like Dust Devil in a sense, where I like get rid of cards, but instead of destroying them, I bounce them. So against back row decks, I can activate this on the end phase and just bounce cards, or against Unchained, I can just bounce their field instead of popping their cards. So
insane. Yeah. That's crazy. How was that card for you?
It only came up once, and it didn't matter. Like, it didn't make it. He was still gonna lose. So yeah, but it's there for if I come against Unchained. But the Unchained players that I played, it didn't come up. Instead, Mad Love came up. So, and then the last, you know, I feel like Tikaboo, not so good. So I'm playing Summon Limit. Summon Limit, amazing. As like AI activate, they don't have it out. GG. We go next game.
For your extra deck?
Yeah, for my extra deck. Standard 3 rock. I see some people playing 2. 3 came up for me all day. So IP and SP, I'm thinking about taking out IP, but for if I like got a feeling that the opponent is not going to be playing Niv in a certain deck, I'll end on IP instead, just for like you know, destruction protection for SP, and then also being able to remove a card on my opponent's turn. I did play a Math Mech player and a couple Rescue Ace, but nobody IP what is it, Ibly locked me, but just in case I have the space, so why not. Phoenix, I will never take this man out. He's like, oh, I'm locked? Yeah, not anymore. Baguska, Dweller, this guy nuts, this guy's nuts, this guy useless. I'm thinking about taking him out. Never came up, never comes up, and as long as I've been playing this deck, I only made him once, and it says I've been playing this deck since it came out. I played a Zodiac package for Zeus. Why not? The Sky package. You have to play them. And for my last spicy tech, nobody's playing this card. I know, but there's like a interaction I can do where I end on the trap. I burn you for, you know, my turn on your turn. The trap pops, burns you, and then you can only activate up to 5 cards while he's still on the field.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're really just putting them on the clock playing the cards?
Yeah. It didn't come up for game 3s where I would be able to do this. I either didn't have the Cashtira package in my deck because I was going second, or if I was going first, I didn't see the Cashtira package for if we were coming into time.
Insane. Again, you performed really well with this deck all day. You got any changes you're going to make to it?
Just the thing about the IP change for the main list, not so much. I don't think I would change anything. It's like, it feels super consistent. Getting better at shuffling helped, because for the longest I was just bricking and not seeing Raisin.
Insane. Well, other than that, like I say, I appreciate the profile. Do you have any final remarks?
No.
All right. Awesome. Well, congratulations once again.
Thank you.